Oh, hi. I'm already, it's like I'm ready to go. It's like I was doing a live stream or something and jotting down notes, and then somebody comes along and sends me a couple Q&A questions. I'm long overdue for answering their other ones, but I will get them done when I get them done. They're already recorded, it's just a matter of uploading. So, hi, Maniac for Bricks. I do Q&A. Thanks to one or two individuals who have rapidly sent me a whole bunch of questions, and it takes me a while to get through them. But I'm looking forward to answering them either way, and any further ones that come out from this. I have no idea what order they'll be uploaded in, but we're going to work off the ones I just got recently, because I just came off of a live stream, like I said, got some Q&A questions. I'm like, this is, you already good, right? So I'll answer these either way. And these are all from a user named Bolopopoy. He's asked a lot of Q&A questions, basically reviving the series, and I'm looking forward to sharing a lot of answers I have about these. Have you ever had your Lego stolen? No. Nobody has ever broken into my house, any houses I've been in, and stolen Lego from me. I don't recall any Lego conventions where after public hours, somebody just peeks under a tarp, takes out figures that are valuable. I've never recollected any of that, which I'm grateful for, because I have known of cases where people had Lego stolen, whether or not at home, and very, very unfortunate circumstances surrounding that. I have had trades go wrong when trading Lego between two people, back and forth, where it felt like I was getting Lego stolen because I was always getting undervalued. Like, we would try to determine the value between two things. I would clearly demonstrate what I have, what condition it's in, what's missing from it, give as much detail as possible. I'm the kind of guy that's a little bit more meticulous about that stuff, but hey, if you're looking for something particularly, you probably want to know before you get into it, before you find out that something's not what it should be. And as this was with an individual that I was at the time communicating with through 2017, 2018, thereabouts, even if we had met up several times, I still was going to be fair to them. I was still going to give them a good idea what was coming to them. What they did the same for me? No. Several times I would have Lego sets traded between us, and what I got was missing parts, missing figures, pieces that were out of place, like substituting but never brought up. And I would address them. I'm like, hey, what's the deal? Like, why didn't you tell me any of this? Why wasn't this, mentioned at any point? Especially when I was already addressing this stuff with what I owned. Maybe not everyone's as meticulous as I was. Fine. But any of the times afterward, when we would again have a trade of Lego and it would be a fair value between them, I would ask him forwardly, is it missing figures? Is it missing parts? Are there stickers added? I want to know the condition of this thing. Because even if it's not in prime form, at least I know what to expect. And if I do want to complete that thing, if it isn't complete, I know what to look for. He either didn't answer back or would lie to me, because I do the next Lego trade, they can get that same stuff. Pieces missing, figures not there, not exactly his description. And he would usually volunteer this kind of stuff, where like he knew the kind of stuff that I was looking for, and he was usually getting them from Lego bundles and lots, like Facebook Marketplace and other sources, taking on a whole lot of Lego sets and being able to flip most of them. He's probably flipping the sets that I was trading him, for all I know, which is probably its own bug, but I don't know for sure. I just take a guess at it. I just wish that he treated me with the same kind of respect that I was giving him. And when I addressed it with him sometimes later, nothing was changed. The same scenario was happening. And even when it was in an argument where I was clearly explaining You have not been reliable. You have not been holding up on expectations. Like if I've asked you something, you don't give me the fair answer for it. You know, that kind of stuff. Um, he he immaturely would say, "Then I want that stuff back because I traded it to you as a friend." No, you traded it to me because we were trying to have a Lego trade. You know, if you were a friend, you would have told me about that stuff. You probably wouldn't leave out information. You would want to be sure that your friend is happy when he asked for it. It's a it's a longer story than that for more reasons that I won't get into here. That was a friendship I was happy to break away from, but it really took at least a year or two out of me with a lot to deal with. So, no, I haven't had Lego stolen, but it felt like I was stolen because he was getting off better than I was. I saw two more questions in here. Just gotta find them. There we go. Ask Lego Lord Joey, which is apparently a hashtag that we've established a while ago. Have you ever got distracted because of Lego? Yeah, all the time. Even when I'm doing Lego things, I get distracted because of Lego. I'm sorry, I don't have the best focus. I don't have the best attention span when it comes to doing anything. In fact, I re-recorded this video because half the time there would be these bits in between that would add up to almost half the time where I was following my eyes around because there was a fly in the room and I was trying to squish him. But yeah, that, case in point. I definitely have had Lego on the mind when I'm not even around Lego. Whether or not that distracts from what I'm doing, it depends, and it depends on the importance of the other thing that's going on. Like, you know, if I'm at work, I'm doing work. And I could be thinking about Lego, and I could be thinking about, oh, when I get home, I could do this with Lego. That's fine. But it's not keeping me from working. It's not like I'm going to cause a problem for my coworkers. You know, I still get that done. Um, but yeah, Lego's on the mind at least 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, 400 days a year. There's such a vast pool of things to do with Lego, and I always like to dip my toes a little bit into every one of those. Over time, I've tried a lot of different avenues with it throughout the community, see what I can, you know, see what's available, see what it's like, whether or not it's for me. And that means it's on my mind very frequently. Even if it comes to little tiny things, it's just like, I know that piece. What set is that from? You know, that kind of stuff. Um, I get posts from people all across social media all the time for Lego stuff. Of course, it's going to be on my mind there. I follow people that are in the same hobby, of course, you know? So, yeah, very much distracted. But I still get things done. And this question asked like a Lord Joey, can you do the outro? So this was these are three questions that were as part of the live chat from a live stream, and I was actually forbidden to do the outro for the live stream because we were already carrying over time as it was. If you know me, you know that I'm a chatterbox. I may or may not like to hear myself talk. And that means that, yeah, doing the outro would have taken a lot more time. So the other person on the live stream volunteered that he was going to do the outro. And I just stood there. I sat there and I was just waving. I was just like, okay, this is all I can do. Bye. Although I did have to move my hand away because I'm like, oh, I got to use the mouse to actually shut the live stream off. That's on my turf. Yeah. So that was fun. It was a good time. It was a good live stream. I'll try to answer some more Q&A questions. If you have any more, leave them in the comments down below. I got a whole bunch of them that I got to upload from days gone by. I may have to re-upload or redo some of them, whether or not in better lighting situations. And we'll go from there. I really do enjoy Q&As. There are many times I've done them in the past. It's always fun to hear other people's questions and what they want to hear from me. And I'm taking too long with the outro again, aren't I? Go! Bye!